Morning students, welcome to Vrinda Mathur's online teaching class. Vrinda Mathur's English Literature online teaching class. Today's lecture is addressed to students of BA Part 3, students of English Literature, BA Part 3. As you all know, I have discussed the syllabus a number of times with you. I have discussed the syllabus and the question paper a number of times with you. Yet, once again, let me just revise the pattern of the question paper with you. As you all know, English Literature, BA Part 3, you have two papers, Paper 1 and Paper 2. Paper 1 is poetry and drama, and Paper 2 is prose and fiction. At present, I am discussing Paper 1 with you. Paper 1, as you all know, has got three sections. Section A, Section B and Section C. Section A contains poems written by poets who were born in England, the English poets who were born in England, who are basic inhabitants of England, and from there their culture is there, and they are writing about, they know that culture, and they are expressing their thoughts about their own culture in Section A. And so I discussed poems like T.S. Eliot's Preludes with you. I discussed poems like Robert Browning's My Last Duchess. I discussed Tennyson's Ulysses with you. Though they are born in England, but what they are writing about, the appeal is universal. That is the genius of the poet. The appeal of their subject matter is universal. They're writing about, what they're writing about is relevant even today. And the earlier two poems of Section A, like Ulysses and My Last Duchess, they are journeys into the minds of the character, right? Both those poems, Ulysses by Tennyson, Lord Alfred Tennyson, and My Last Duchess by Robert Browning, these are journeys into the minds of the characters. And then now today I will be discussing with you one poet of Section B. Now, Section B, you have poets who were born in India, but they are writing in English, right? So their basic ethos is national, and what they're writing about is a universal appeal. Today, I am discussing one poet with you, poet Agye. Poet Agye's famous poem, Hiroshima, all right? BA Part 3, English Literature, Paper 1, Section B, Hiroshima by Agye, all right? Now, when I say the word Hiroshima, I am sure the picture that comes to your mind, what picture comes to your mind? The picture that comes to your mind is of the bombing, of the atom bomb, right? What is Hiroshima? Hiroshima is the atom bomb. That is the name of a city in Japan where the American forces, the Allied forces, dropped the atom bomb to end the Second World War. The bomb was dropped on 6th August 1945. August 6, 1945. The city of Hiroshima was bombed by the Allied forces as a means of ending the Second World War. And it is this specific event which is described in this poem. Alright. So Hiroshima by Agye. Agye, 1911 to 1987, is the pseudonym of S.H. Vatsayan, a major Hindi poet, novelist, critic and journalist. Do you know the meaning of pseudonym? Pseudonym means a false name. Alright. So what is the basic name of the poet? The basic name of this poet is S.H. Vatsayan. But he was writing under the false name of Agye. And this is S.H. Vatsayan's famous poem Hiroshima, right? Hiroshima by Agye, and Agye is the false name assumed by S.H. Vatsayan as a poet. He was a Hindi poet, and he was a novelist, he was a critic, and he was a journalist also. So the bombing of Hiroshima in Japan on August 6th, 1945 by the Allied forces as a means of ending the Second World War is the specific event described in this poem. The poet describes the actual bombing and creates a poetic description of the events that occurred and its impact upon the city and the people there. Though the poem is almost factual in its recounting of what happened and how it happened, where Agye excels is the way in which, through the description, he captures the destabilizing effect of the bomb both upon the city and its inhabitants, right? So this was just an introduction, a brief introduction about the poet and about the poem that I gave you. Now in my second video, I will continue to discuss the text of the poem. Thank you.